Beach. It's all presented by our friends over at Stone Academy. And last night was the big Bachelor finale.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait. Oh, wow.
So do you know what happened? Did you?
Well, how could I not?
All right,
Do I live under a rock?
Well, some days yes, but I just want to make sure. So Colton ended up winning over Cassie last night.
Who left a while ago.
She broke up with him, and then he dumped the other two girls and said, hey, she's the one for me. So he followed his heart. As I said yesterday, he's doing the right thing, and she kind of bought into it. They were in the fantasy suite, and he said he didn't want to kiss and tell, but the whole thing leading through the season is that he hadn't lost his virginity. So now he's a happy man in many ways, I'm sure. But
there's no engagement. This is like one of 9 times there was no engagement.
Well, not yet, but there might be.
We have talked about it. Right now we're enjoying dating, and we're going to enjoy going to dinners and movies and walks on the beach. But we have talked about an engagement, so we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Yay! Aren't you excited, Teresa? Chris Harrison last night revealed to fans that the next Bachelorette will be Hannah Brown, or as she's called on the show, Hannah B, because there were 2 Hannahs.
Oh, I see. Now, those 2 are already on the cover of People magazine. How did that happen so quickly?
I don't know. Well,
yeah, exactly.
They are a popular couple. It's crazy. Cassie already has almost 1 million followers on her Instagram, just from being on the show.
Hey, maybe I should start tuning in if it's so popular.
I think you should.
Maybe I should jump on this bandwagon, huh?
Well, the new season, it's going to premiere on May 13th with
I'll
Hannah
put it
B.
on my calendar.
She's a Southern belle. She went to the University of Alabama. You spent some time working down in Louisiana, so...
Certainly not a Southern belle.
Oh, well, all right.
All right, so how many journalists does it take to catch a bat?
How many do we have in here?
It's
1?
tricky.
That's about it, just
2?
1. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so that was the question when a bat got loose in a newsroom in Columbus, Mississippi.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It zoomed around the building a couple times. The employees were chasing it around. Most of them just seem afraid of it, which I would be too. So it seems they locked him in that, oh my goodness,
Whoa.
hey, flying around.
I actually, growing up, had a bat in my room.
What?
Once. Yeah, because my room was connected to the attic growing up, and it was just on my wall, kind of like vampire-esque.
Hanging out?
Yeah. So
Like every day? Did anybody, was it your
it
pet?
happened one day. And
okay.
We called animal control, and they came in and got it.
I don't know
safely.
if you named it or if it was like your little family
Stella Luna.
pet.
Do you know the book Stella Luna?
Stella Luna?
That's a book about a bat.
I'll have to give it a read after the show.
It's a children's book.
Now we can call you Batwoman, I guess.
All right, so this is so sweet. Virginia McLaurin gained national attention when she visited the White House and danced with former President Barack Obama. Remember that?
Yeah, but that's when she was 106.
Just 106.
Yeah. Now she's 110. Fast forward 4 years. It's her big day, and Virginia says,
she looks great.
Look at that. And here she is grooving and moving. That's incredible, though. 110. She says she grew up in the South and never expected that her life would really play out like this.
And that ain't too easy to get.
Wow.
So cute. So when she was born, the president was President Taft.
Oh my.
In 1909, just to put things into perspective. But she says that this year she'll be celebrating her birthday at TGI Fridays with some family members and friends from church. That'll be good. Make sure you get some extra onion rings.
Flair, right?
Yeah, why not?
All right, people from all over are wishing one New Jersey man a happy birthday, but wait until you hear why. This was a prank from his sons.
Or you'll see it right here. His face and phone number listed there. Wish my dad happy birthday.
Oh my goodness. He's going to have to change his number.
Your sons. Well, it's funny. I guess his phone blew up. They said a vast majority of them were all nice. He had a couple guys that were giving him some problems.
15,000 messages.
Insane.
And calls.
How does your phone even take that many messages in? I mean, the data rate?
I'm sure he's so happy with his 2 sons for this one.
I'm sure. I think he should put their picture up next on the billboard.
That's
pretty
funny.
wild.
All right, so
happy birthday to him, I guess.
Absolutely. He got a lot of well wishes. So it looks like Broadway wants a piece of Britney Spears. I'm a little bit excited about this.
Can we call that guy? Can we bring that video up again so we can see his phone number?
Oh, do you want to?
Yeah, can we bring up the number? Let's see. I don't know. I mean, Britney Spears is cool, but we'd rather talk to this guy. Is that possible? Okay, so it's
561 307 4879.
Okay, let's see if he answers. I don't know if he will or not, but...
You dialed the right number, too.
I think so.
Okay. Maybe he's since changed his number.
What's his name? Do we know his name? No.
Mailbox belonging to 561
it's full.
4879 is full.
Okay. All right, well, happy
No
birthday,
more
Dad.
messages.
Sorry. Anyway, on to Britney Spears.
That was really funny.
At least we gave it a try.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Britney might have a show on Broadway. She has since stopped her.
Vegas residency.
Exactly. She was going to take more time to hang out with her dad, but
Yeah.
this might happen. It's going to open in Chicago first before it makes its way to Broadway.
So what's the theme? I mean,
Princess Fairies, of course.
Oh, Princess Fairies, Britney
Obviously.
Spears. It doesn't get much better than that.
Once Upon a One More Time.
Oh.
There you go.
How about that? Huh?
I hope it comes to New York. That'd be fun.
That'd be awesome. It's going to run through December 1st before heading to Broadway. So it's going to be in Vegas. Is that where it's kicking off?
Chicago.
Chicago, I'm sorry.
And then it's going to make its way to New York eventually.
Wow. Like, she needs more money, right? That's all she
Well,
needs.
maybe she just enjoys being a performer.
Well, that could be too. Hey, speaking of performers, we have some coming at you right now.